example 3, a missile is launched vertically upwards with speed u 20 equals 24.5 meter per second. So it is the first given, u equals 24.5 meter per second. Calculate the time elapsed t in seconds such that the missile reaches a height s meters, where s equals 19.6 meters. Given that the relation between s and t as follows: s equals ut minus 4.9 t power 2. So we substitute s equals 19.6 when u equals 24.5 minus 4.9 t power 2, and then we arrange the equation according to the power of t descending. So we write 4.9 t square. Okay, here is t minus 24.5 t plus 19.6 equals 0. Now we go to calculator and we press mode 5-3 to get second degree equation, and we write 4.9 equals negative 24.5 equals positive 19.6 equals, so x1 equals 4 and x2 equals 1. So the time t equals 4 seconds, or the time t equals 1 second. The equation x minus 1 multiply x plus 2 equals 0 is of first degree, second degree, third degree, or fourth degree. So first we can expand this equation. We write x minus 1 multiply x plus 2 equals 0. So x multiply x equals x square. X multiply 2 equals 2x. Negative 1 multiply x equals negative x. Negative 1 multiply 2 equals negative 2. All equals 0. So we have x square plus x minus 2 equals 0. And this equation of second degree, it is the greatest power. So we choose letter B. Next, the solution set of the equation x square equals x, where x belongs to R and R is the set of real numbers. So to solve this equation, put it in the form x square minus x equals 0. So by taking x as a common factor, to factorize this equation, we will take x as a common factor. So x squared divided x equals x, minus x divided x equals 1, all equals 0. And then x equals 0, or x minus 1 equals 0, implies x equals 1. So solution set equals 0 or 1, and we choose letter D. Next question. The solution set of the equation x squared plus 3 equals 0. X squared plus 3 equals 0. Now x squared equals negative 3. Then x equals positive or negative square root of negative 3, which is not belong to R. Okay, so the solution set equals 5, and we choose letter D. Next question. The solution set of x squared minus 2x equals negative 1 in R. So we have x squared minus 2x plus 1 equals 0. And then we factorize this polynomial. X minus 1 multiply x minus 1 equals 0. So x minus 1 all power 2 equals 0. It means x minus 1 equals 0. So x equals 1. And solution set equals 1. So the solution at letter D. Question number 5. The figure opposite represents the graph of the curve of the quadratic function f. The solution set of the equation f of x equals 0 is negative 2, or the set 4 or 5, or negative 2 and 4. The curve intersects x-axis at only one point. This point of coordinates negative 2 and 0, and the x coordinate here equals negative 2. So the solution equals negative 2, and we choose letter A. Second, answer the following questions. Find the solution set of each of the following equations in R. A, x squared minus 1 equals 0. So we will factorize the left hand side. It will be x minus 1 multiply x plus 1 equals 0 as a difference of two squares. So put x minus 1 equals 0, then x equals 1, or x plus 1 equals 0, then x equals negative 1. So solution set equals 1 and negative 1. B, we have x squared plus 3x equals 0. So by taking x as a common factor, we have x multiply x plus 3 equals 0. So x equals 0, or x plus 3 equals 0. It means x equals negative 3. when x plus 3 equals 0, then x equals negative 3. So now we have two values to x, which makes the left hand side equals 0. It means solution set equals 0 and negative 3. Here we have x minus 4 all power 2 equals 0. Then x minus 4 equals 0. We have x minus 4 all power 2 equals 0. It means the bracket itself equals 0. Implies x equals 4. So solution set equals 4. Here is we have x squared minus 6x plus 9 equals 0. We start with factorization. So x minus 3 multiply x minus 3 equals 0. Also someone can say that x minus 3 equals 0, or x minus 3 equals 0. Here is x minus 3, here x minus 3 equals 0, or x minus 3 equals 0. From that you can deduce that x equals 3, right? And here we have also x equals 3. So solution set equals 3 only, because we cannot repeat any element in the set. Okay, x squared plus 9 equals 0. It means x squared equals negative 9. So x equals positive or negative square root of negative 9, and it is not belong to the set of real numbers. So here you can say solution set equals 5. Here we have x multiply x plus 1 multiply x minus 1 equals 0. So put x equals 0, or x plus 1 equals 0, or x minus 1 equals 0. So here we have x equals negative 1 and x equals 1. So we have three values to x to make the left hand side equals 0. It means solution set equals 0, negative 1, and 1. Next question. Here, if the sum of the whole consecutive numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 to n is given by the relation s equals n over 2 multiply 1 plus n. How many whole consecutive numbers starting from the number 1 and their sum is equal to 78? So put n plus 2 multiply 1 plus n equals 78. And then we will solve this equation. How to solve it? I'll put it in the simplest form, in the form of quadratic equation. So multiplying both sides by 2, multiply n over 2, multiply 1 plus n equals 2, multiply 78. You have to multiply both sides. So 2 multiply n over 2 equals n, and we have to multiply 78. Now I'll expand this bracket using n. N multiply n equals n multiply 1 equals n, plus n multiply n, it is n square, equals 2 multiply 78, which equal 2 multiply 8 equals 6, 2 multiply 7, it's 14 plus 1 equals 15. Now n square plus n, we must arrange this equation and put it equals 0, minus 156 equals 0. Okay, now you can use calculator to find the solution of this equation. So here I'll use this. The coefficient of n square is 1, right? It is a, equals the coefficient of n is 1, equals the absolute term negative 156, negative 156 equals, so x equals 12 or x equals negative 13. So n equals 12 or n equals negative 13, and this number is refused. N must be positive number. Second, here it is by the same, when the sum equals 171. I repeat the same steps. So we have n over 2 multiply 1 plus n equals, what is the number? It is 171. 171. So to get rid of the fraction 2, we will multiply by 2. So 2 multiply n over 2 equals n. Multiply 1 plus n equals 2 multiply 171. So n multiply 1 equals n. N multiply n equals n square, equals 2 multiply 1, it is 2. Here 2 multiply 7, it is 14. 2 multiply 1 equals 2 plus 1 equals 3. Now n square plus n minus 342 equals 0, and go to calculator to find the value of n. So substitute a equals 1, it is 1 already. Substitute b equals 1, and we will change c, it is negative 342, negative 342 equals the first value to n is 18, and the second value is negative 19, and also this number is refused. Okay, so n equals 18, and you can solve C and D by the same way.